What is the favorite mountain to climb in Grand Teton National Park? Is it Grand Teton, maybe Mount Moran or something? Not necessarily. My favorite mountain is actually this one right behind me here. It's Teton. And in this video I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why I like climbing this mountain over almost any of the others in Grand Teton National Park. Why do I like climbing Teton over the Grand, Middle Teton, South Teton, Buck Mountain, Wister, Owen, any of those guys? Well, there's a couple reasons that I'm going to talk about in this video. First, it's compelling. It's a dramatic face, it overlooks the entire area, and it's quite spectacular. It has mixed ice and rock climbing. Often you need crampons and an ice axe to get over the large glaciers safely because those glaciers are super steep, so it makes it a lot more exciting. You can climb Middle and South Teton with tennis shoes, no problem. I mean, I've seen people on Teton in tennis shoes, but I wouldn't recommend it. The Grand Teton, over 13,000 feet, it actually has class 5 climbing, so it's a little more risky. Teton has what's called class 4, where you could scramble, and if you fall down you might get messed up, you might die, but it's a little bit different. But one of the most dramatic reasons I love climbing Teton over any of the other mountains is it's far less busy. The trail up towards Garnet Canyon is crazy busy with people attempting to climb the Grand, or the Grand Teton, the Grand as it's known, Middle, South, camping, and it's pretty wild. But Teton, it'll see a few hikers in the day, even on a crazy busy summer morning or on the weekend, but it's really not that busy for as prominent a peak as it is. Now, there are some people with ticks crawling on me. Ugh. There's some people who actually can run and climb up to the top of Teton, and they climb about an hour, which is totally crazy. That's not me. It's over 12,000 feet, so it's pretty serious considering we're at 6,000 feet at the base. But another reason I like climbing it is the route finding challenge, because the basic route, you go up the glacier and you go up that middle slot there, it seems obvious, but it's actually not, so you can get yourself into some precarious situations. And not that I like being in dangerous situations, but knowing, hey, this is a little bit of a challenge, there's a little bit of climbing involved, nothing too serious and scary, but it can be exciting. But do note that climbing Teton can be dangerous. Over the years, quite a few people have died tragically on the mountain. Several have climbed it to the glacier, tried to walk across just with boots, no crampons, no ice axe, slid 100, 200, 300 feet, smashed into rocks, and died in the accident. There's a story of a couple of female climbers. They got off on the east face, I think it was west face, yeah, whichever face it was way too steep. Horribly, they climbed up, it got too steep, one fell, hit the other. It was terrible. So I'm not attracted to Teton because of the danger, but because people underestimate the difficulty of this mountain. So it does make it a really interesting challenge of people say, oh, that's just a walk up, you can put your hands in your pocket and make it. No, you can't. If you've never climbed that thing before, once you get past the apex up there where you have the pyramid of trees, that trail is crazy steep. You're going to be using your hands to touch rocks for balance. Then when you get to the glacier, you're going to want your ice axe and your crampons. And then once you get on the rock face, I use my hands all the time. It's not crazy climbing, but it's definitely much more challenging. The nice part is, too, it doesn't have a super long hike like the Grand, Middle, and South. That you got to go up Surprise Amphitheater Trail and off to Garnet Canyon. It's a full day. It's a long committing thing. Teton, you could get way above 12,000, like 12,500 feet, get a serious summit in, have a good time, and be back early in the afternoon, depending on when you start. It's much more accessible for time, too, which makes it more attractive. And those are some of the reasons why I like climbing Teton, and it's probably my favorite summit over any of the other summits in Grand Teton. Check out my links below. I've got guides and videos on how to climb and do all these things here. My name's Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and professional adventurer. Please like and comment on the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching.